Hello there, how are you? I'm going to give you a little peek at a new feature we've got in Trusted called webhooks. Now, what on earth is a webhook? Now, webhooks are really about connecting Trusted to the other technology platforms that you use, and they come in two flavors. We've got outgoing webhooks, let Trusted tell another system when something happens, and incoming webhooks work the other way around. So when something happens in another system, that will trigger an action in Trusted. And this is just part of what we're calling headless advocacy. We don't think you should have to live in Trusted to run advocacy. And webhooks are just one part of that. Another is MCPs, and we'll cover that in another update. So right, let's look at some webhooks. So we've got some incoming examples here. I'm going to jump into this one here, which is when a customer joins the advocacy program and becomes a member. So we give it a title. Slack provides the URL. We can specify the format. So in this case, it's Slack. It could be Teams or other formats. The event type in this case is when the advocate status changes to member. So I've picked from the different options there, and it will send through when someone becomes a member. And then just to say, with our webhook functionality, you can run tests, so like mock transactions, or you can look at the logs and see what events have actually been sent previously. And then if I just jump quickly into Slack, that's what it looks like. So it creates a little card, and it's updated me that John Reynolds is now a member of the advocacy program. Right, let's have a look now at an outgoing webhook. So I've got one set up in Salesforce here. When there's a sales opportunity which is a customer renewal, and that sales opportunity goes to close one in this instance. Now obviously you can set up whatever triggers you want. It loops through the buyers, finds those that are business users, and it proposes them. It sends the data over via the webhook to Trusted as a proposed advocate. So then if we go into our advocate listing, go for pending approval, we can see some examples of some advocates here that have been sent through, potentially from Salesforce, but also from you can set it up in Qualtrics or Qualtrics, any platform that supports webhooks basically. So Qualtrics does, and so you can set it up on a survey. So if someone scores a 9 or a 10, it will send through the data to Trusted as a proposed advocate. So yeah, Trusted can react to the trust signals happening across your customer technology stack. And really, these are just a few examples. Once you start connecting these events together, what you can do with webhooks is really down to your imagination. See you next time.